Imagine a world where everything you thought you knew about reality was completely flipped upside down. What if the laws of nature, science, and history could defy all logic? Sounds crazy. Wait till you hear these top 10 mind-blowing facts that will make you question everything. Stick around for some jaw-dropping revelations you won't believe. Visuals, ordinary world of people commuting, kids playing, the usual daily life. You've probably walked past everyday things without ever giving them a second thought. The world we live in feels pretty predictable, right? Science is clear, history is set in stone, and nature follows its predictable course. But what if everything is not as it seems? What if there are facts out there so crazy, so mind-bending, they could shatter our understanding of how things work? Visuals. Quick flashes of each mind-blowing fact being revealed with high-energy music. Let's dive straight into the first unbelievable fact. Fact number 1. Water can boil and freeze at the same time. Visuals. A boiling kettle of water next to ice cubes forming. Split screen showing both freezing and boiling. Yes, you heard that right. In a phenomenon called the triple point, water can exist in a state where it's both freezing and boiling at the same time. Science is wild. This happens when the pressure and temperature are just right. You can't make this stuff up. Fact number 2, bananas are radioactive. Visuals. A banana glowing slightly with a Geiger counter ticking in the background. Narrator, humorous. Next time you're snacking on a banana, remember this. It's radioactive. Don't worry though, it's so tiny, it's harmless. But bananas contain potassium-40, a naturally occurring isotope. How's that for a fun fact at your next party? Fact number 3. The Eiffel Tower can grow taller in the summer. Visuals. A time-lapse of the Eiffel Tower with a sun rising and setting around it. Think the Eiffel Tower is as tall as it'll ever get. Think again. Due to thermal expansion, when the temperature increases in the summer, the Eiffel Tower can grow up to 6 inches taller, a colossal steel structure, stretching towards the sky with the heat of the season. Fact number 4. There's a planet made of diamonds. Visuals, sparkling, shining planet with a diamond-like surface. Imagine a planet that's a literal diamond. Discovered in 2004, 55 Cancri A is twice the size of Earth, and half of its mass is made up of diamond. It's a world of sparkling treasure floating out there in space, pure cosmic bling. Fact number 5. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Octopuses, those alien-like creatures of the deep, have not 1, not 2, but 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to their gills and 1 pumps it to the rest of their body. And when they swim, one of those hearts actually stops beating. Nature has some weird designs, doesn't it?
Factor 6. You can't hum while holding your nose.
Visuals, a person trying to hum with a finger on their nose, struggling. Here's a quick challenge. Try humming while holding your nose. Can't do it, right? That's because the sound we make when humming needs air to pass through our nasal passage. Holding your nose cuts that off, leaving you totally speechless. Fact number 7. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Visuals, animation of Venus rotating slowly while orbiting the sun. Venus has an incredibly slow rotation. It takes 243 Earth days to spin around just once, but its year, just 225 Earth days. So on Venus, a single day is longer than an entire year. Imagine that, a whole year on a planet in less time than it takes to complete 1 rotation. Fact number 8. Honey never spoils. Visuals. An ancient jar of honey discovered in a tomb, still perfectly edible. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are still perfectly edible after thousands of years. It's the perfect natural preservative, no refrigeration required. Fact number 9. You have more bacterial cells in your body than human cells. Visuals, animated comparison between human cells and bacterial cells in the body. This one might blow your mind. Your body is more bacteria than human. We actually carry more bacterial cells than human cells. Don't worry, they're mostly working for us, helping with digestion and immune defense. But still, you're part human, part microbial city. Fact number 10. The shortest war in history lasted just 38 to 45 minutes. Visuals, animated historical reenactment of a battle with a ticking clock. History books will tell you about wars that lasted years or decades, but here's a fun one. The Anglo-Zanzibar War, which lasted between 38 and 45 minutes. It's the shortest war ever recorded. A war so brief it's barely longer than most lunch breaks. Visuals, fast-paced montage of the facts shown, wit,